live too. I was just explaining to Connor, I've got a surprise for him today in the stream. Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. As our second stream, a surprise in the stream.
A surprise in the stream. Very exciting.
Well, how long do we have to wait? Or are we gonna wait a bit? Is it? Will something come into the stream?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm excited. You've broken up. You've stopped. Oh, it doesn't look like I have.
No, sorry. I just had to go into another app quickly. Could you still hear me then or not?
No. So basically, you look like you froze.
Oh, right.
And yeah, so I had to hold it together. We had about 99 viewers just then when it froze. And they all disappeared when you left.
What time is it? What time is it where you are, mate?
Yeah, so this clock behind us actually doesn't work. So it's always set at 9:30, and
it's just stays 9:30 in your house.
It's just
what does that remind you of?
Sausages.
Speaking of longevity.
Yeah.
Do you know, actually, it's funny that does remind me. I was watching that Dr. David Sinclair and like Brian Johnson has talked about this as well, but Viagra is supposed to be so good. It's like the latest longevity drug.
I've heard about that as well.
Yeah, because they say that anyone with erectile dysfunction, because in your penis has the smallest capillaries in the human body, right? If you have if you have erectile dysfunction, it's a sign of, it could be like the earliest sign of problems later on to do with like blockages. Yeah, exactly. Atherosclerosis and like blockages within your capillaries.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. I heard about that somewhere, and they also noted that those who did consume foods that contained less kind of artery damaging or high cholesterol foods, that they had an improvement on their erections in terms of duration and also size, I think. So, but I'm not sure exactly on the evidence, but yeah, I think that's there's a few things actually that come out about medicines or medication which is shown to have big improvements in other areas. So yeah, it's very interesting. But
yeah, and also I don't know if you follow that Dr. David Sinclair. He was on Rogan recently, but he's like,
I don't know who it is. I'm gonna quickly check him out.
He's a longevity scientist. He's a fascinating guy.
Oh yeah.
He wrote a book called Lifespan, which is like a top bestseller. It's amazing. Anyway, he takes every day. He takes a baby aspirin. So it's like a tiny little dose of aspirin. It's only like, I think it's like 0.9 grams or something. But he takes it every single day. I can't remember exactly what it's for. I need to look it up again.
Blood thinners, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
He does a lot of interesting stuff, doesn't he? But the best thing is about him, he's so science-backed. He just follows a science, even if it's controversial. Because, and actually, I was listening to something on him yesterday. He was talking about matcha, and he says how this is his number one go-to drink for the properties of matcha, which is he does have a bit of coffee. I think he starts with a coffee or matcha, and then he drops down to some teas and things like that. I think it's due to the antioxidant levels in matcha.
Yeah,
because a lot of people drink green tea in the kind of tea bag form. Yeah. But matcha is basically the same leaves but ground up into that powder, so it's
and I think it's a lot higher concentration antioxidants, isn't it? Matcha. Yeah. So I was just looking up the Dr. David Sinclair, why he takes it. He takes 81 milligrams or a baby aspirin every day to help prevent chronic illnesses and promote longevity. Aspirin can lower death rates from heart disease and certain cancers. Interesting, isn't it?
Interesting.
So he just microdoses it every day. It can reduce major cardiac events and also tumor growths.
Right. I'm sure there's something to do with an aspirin if someone's having like, I don't want to butcher this, but like an angina attack, or even like
Mangina. Sorry. Yeah.
You know, angina is like similar to like heart, chest pains. Yeah, aspirin is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug.
Very
And that's the thing. A lot of people do suffer with, you know, cardiovascular disease, biggest killer in the West. So I wonder, you know, it's readily available, but I wonder if people looked at it as a possibility of like microdosing it. And,
yeah, well,
and
I
we'd
think that's what
see
he's doing.
a vast, yeah, like I mean, it's all these little things that you hear about, and but for some reason, like, you know, if he's doing it, I quite have a good confidence that he's doing it for a reason, and that it's science backed. And I don't think he would do anything just. Of course, he might do stuff to try it out, but I think he's heavily researched the data, and that is driving his decision making to implement something into his lifestyle. So, but the funny thing is, you know, it wouldn't be recommended by NHS or something like that because of, you know, it's not, you know, studied enough, or it's not, you know, vetted by their professionals or their guys. I don't know, you know.
And I reckon this is just me putting my tinfoil hat on, but Big Pharma wouldn't want people, or wouldn't want that to come out, because they're making so much money off of the things it would cure, you know?
Yeah. Of course, like with everything, there are side effects of taking, you know, too much. And I don't know, it's so weird now. Like, you want to kind of experiment and explore different alternatives to health, improving overall health. But it feels like now, you know, there's so much information out there, and you've got to be careful of, I don't know, it feels like you're kind of being stunted in your ability to explore them because people are so readily to shut you down, or I don't know, you know, it's like there's so many great options out there for improving health, I think. Or just alternative ways or methods that people could try and they could get some great benefits. But I guess like with UK government and NHS, they've just got to make sure it's fully kind of explored and gone through the whole trials and everything like that. But that's interesting. I know he does his fasting quite a lot, and he has like one meal a day at 2 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I think I've noticed the biggest benefits is from fasting, for sure. You know, particularly when I'm unwell.
Yeah. And also, like, if you can cut off eating earlier in the day, so you just, you know, fast from whenever, from 4 or 5 p.m., that then helps you sleep so much better. So you're getting the double effect, right? Not just fasting, you're recovering, your brain is clearing out all those toxins as well because you're sleeping better. And I wish, like, that, yes, there's so many different places and so many things you can improve with longevity, but I wish that we just focused on the basics, like, and that was taught in schools and it was taught by the NHS, just to look out for things like, you know, sleep and exercise. And when you say exercise, it should just be like a step goal each day. Just try and at least hit like 5,000 steps. Just these basic things, right? Drinking enough water. You know, if we focused on just like those core, there's like 4 or 5 core of them, the world would be so much healthier and more productive, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. It goes to show, you know, when we had that, you know, the lockdown and the pandemic, no, like, these are key fundamental physiological kind of processes built into us, and they were kind of ignored. You know, stay indoors. You know, you can't go out to a park and exercise. Of course, like, there's other factors to consider, but you know, all those key information was all the key information around, you know, things that people can do right there and then at home. You know, improving their sleep, getting lots of, you know, they didn't subsidize fruits and vegetables, did they? They went eat out to help out, and they, took £10 off your bill to go out to a fast food chain and support British, which of course had its benefits. But it's like, why didn't they subsidize fruits and vegetables? Why didn't they, it was Joe Wicks who did that kind of adult PT class on YouTube. That should have been the first thing the government did. Right, we're going to do an online, or we're going to stream on fucking BBC. Some workouts, some nutrition stuff, how to eat better at home while you're locked down, how to do none of that. It's just nuts. And again, like you said, it's really interesting. Like when you look at, when I mentioned about that mitochondrial health last week, and how having a functional, healthy mitochondria is so essential to reduce your likelihood of getting so many diseases. And the biggest things that you can do to improve mitochondrial health is exercising, sleep, and fasting. Things that don't require, crazy amounts of input from other areas, and and it's like, just by doing those three things, you could vastly improve mitochondrial health. And it's just like, again, I think we came back to this last week. It was like, it doesn't, the things that improve our health, you're looking for external things like the next supplement or the next trend, or whatever.
But I think it's just sticking to the basics.
Eat
right?
better.
You can get so overwhelmed with all these different options and all these different podcasts, and this scientist said this and this person says this. But if you can just focus on getting the basics right, you'll feel 80% better for 20% of the effort. It's the 80-20 rule, which I love.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if it's like not trying to add stuff on. Sorry, mate. Not trying to add stuff into your life. Like, it's trying to think, what can I take away that is damaging my health, my longevity? And I mentioned to you, like, I've been working in a gym now, and we've got older adults in there, and a lot of them are, 60s, 70s, and 80s even. And it's quite an eye opener, really, when you work in a space like that, compared to working in a gym where people are really based on performance, aesthetics, and things like that. That all goes out the window, obviously, when you get to a certain age. And a lot of the members are just really focused on improving their day-to-day life, getting out, being able to get out of bed or up off the sofa or off of the ground, reduce their likelihood of falling. And it feels like, for those who have kind of looked after their health in their, 30s, 40s, 50s, you do notice that they do have a better they're in a better position than those who haven't done anything.
Yep.
And particularly cognitively, you notice like there's quite a strong cognitive connection or correlation to cognitive health and fitness.
Absolutely, it's been proven.
So it's like it's
no, I was going to say, I said it in one of my videos. There's a study that exact correlation between how many steps you do a day and your mental health. And I think it's steps or calories. And the more steps you do, the least likely you are to get dementia.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, it's
you got to
directly
think,
linked.
no. And again, how simple for most of us is that, It's like it's a discipline.
Connor, you're breaking up.
Like the simplest things, but for some reason they're like. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you keep breaking up.
Is that okay?
Sometimes. Yeah. Are you on Wi-Fi or your data?
Wi-Fi has been slightly poor here recently, because we've had a bit of stormy weather.
Oh yeah.
And we are in the rural areas of the UK.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit tricky. But yeah, just let me know if it keeps breaking up.
It does a little bit. When you were talking there, and I lost you for a few seconds. Mate, have you seen? We've got some comments, and I pinned one that just says, "Are you guys gay?" And so I pinned it.
I can't even see it. Top chat.
And then
Where is
someone
the
else
chat?
says, yo,
Are we?
sending support. So appreciate
Respect.
that. Thanks for the support. I think that's genuine. Are you guys gay? No, we're both happily married to women.
Woohoo. Yeah, not gay.
We're married to women with boobies and everything. Oh, Connor's dropping in and out. What's going on? Anyway, sorry about that. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to stick around and try and get Connor back. And then I also, Connor, if you can hear me, I can't see you at all. Your screen has gone completely black. I do have someone else coming in the stream as well. Let's see if they show up. The real T413, thank you for the support. That's the first ever support I've got on this stream. So I really appreciate it. I'm not really sure how gifting XP on here works. I'm very new to
Other
streaming.
people. We're not.
Here he is. Mate, you've been gone for like 3 minutes.
You've been gone for 3 minutes. I was doing my own little
I could tell that.
You're still frozen on my screen.
No.
You're still. Why is this happening?
I don't know. You were giving your own talk, weren't you, then, when you came back?
Yeah. Oh mate, I was holding it together. It popped up to 901 viewers.
We've got 7 people in here now. Am I frozen now?
Oh. No. Yeah. You just got this cheesy grin on your face.
Ben Riddings says, boobies. All right, cheeky chops. All right, cheeky chops yourself, Ben Riddings. Thanks for being here, though, mate. Appreciate it. Ben
Riddings. Good old Benners.
Do you know Benners? No. Thanks for being here, guys. So, Connor, someone sent us some XP here, but I don't know how that works or what that does. I appreciate it, though, the real T413.
What's XP?
So, Ben Riddings.
What's XP?
I'm asking you, mate. I don't know. Oh, they might
You
have
asking me?
XP. Yeah, kind of just asking the world, really.
XP, what does that mean? They sent us some.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I got that wrong. Oh, I'm such a noob. So many young people watching this. Like, what? Look at these fucking boomers.
Well, are we boomers? I don't know. I think we missed that boat.
Yeah.
You're still frozen, though.
Really?
Absolutely fuming. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Ben Riddings.
I think it's you.
So what are we doing? It stands for extra PCAL. Did you mean to say extra special? Yeah. Does that mean you're extra special though, Ben, or us? Yeah. Let me know. Connor, am I still frozen?
Us, surely. Yeah, but if we're still going, experience points in video games.
You sound so old. Yeah. But how does it work on YouTube?
I don't.
Wait
a minute. What does that say? XP.
The way you said that then was like, what's this new game? Grand Theft Auto.
Although that's the only game in many years that I've been interested in.
Yeah.
I just think it's such a pivotal moment in gaming. Like, I kind of dropped off after San Andreas, FIFA 2007, maybe the first ever COD, Call of Duty, that is. Yeah. And that was it. I never really played it after that. But I think this is one of those moments, you know, when like the PlayStation first came out, which was a long time ago. This is like one of those moments. So
what, the latest GTA coming out, you mean?
Not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be revolutionary.
Do you think so?
It's going to be absolutely nuts.
There's rumours that it's all gone woke and shite. There's rumours that it's not been made by the same people as San Andreas. I don't know if that's true. We'll see.
Well, you can go onto YouTube and you can watch the extended version where they kind of, I don't know what it is. It's like 26 minutes long. I didn't look at it, but you can go in and watch something about it, like gameplay, how it works, all that. But anyway, that's not going to help you live longer. It's probably going to decrease your life as you're sat there in your chair gaming away.
Well, there's probably some benefits, I reckon, though, for like coordination, hand-eye coordination. As long as you're not sat there like all night, skipping sleep, eating Doritos, you know.
What else are you going to do? I remember playing the game for hours, bro. Hours. Get up, play the game, go to college, come back, play the game.
College?
I was hooked. Yeah.
You didn't go to college, did you?
Well, I was in college. Yeah. Carpentry and joinery.
YouTube XP feature is an experimental gamified live chat leaderboard designed to track and reward viewer engagement during live broadcasts. There you go. And Ben Ridding says, "Nah, I'm nothing. It refers to you two magnificent gents." Ah, thanks, Ridders.
This guy's too nice.
He's our number one fan. Nice. No, he actually is. We have a.
Is that it?
I've gone to our top fans section, and Ben is number one. The real T4 is number two, and Crip, who asked why are you guys gay, is number three. So I think we're doing better than last stream, mate. So we've actually got some fans now.
This is the fandom. This is where it starts. We might need to get security in or something. Mate, you've gone again. Why is it doing this? Really pissing me off.
Wrong. My app just completely crashed. Big Mac, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can see you. Yeah.
I don't know if it's your side or mine because my app completely crashed then, broke.
Yeah. Okay. It was still kind of going, but
maybe I should close some other apps because I got like 7,000 open.
I think that guy was right. You do look a little bit gay.
Yeah, people have always said that to me since school, mate. I can't really help it. Maybe it's the bright coloured top. Are you back? You.
Are you there?
I'm here, yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, I've been here all the time.
Did you hear what I said about being
all
gay?
Day, every day? No, what did you say?
People have called me that ever since I left school. I can't help it. Can't help the way I look if I look gay. I promise I'm not.
So, straight back.
Straight back and this bright top.
You got the V-neck as well. Mate, I haven't worn one of those since 2011.
You fuck.
Jeez. George won't let me wear them anymore.
I've owned this V-neck since 2011.
Remember?
This one's got some miles on it, mate. It's got some memories.
I keep my tops for years, honestly. And people are like, how the hell have you still... I remember seeing a mate after years of playing rugby with him, like randomly, and then didn't see him for years. And then I saw him again. It was Lee Hart. And I was working with him in Tooting, and I was training in a top that we had when we were playing rugby. And it was like, how the fuck have you still got that? You got to use them, man. Like, why not? I think we chuck away too much shit these days. Honestly,
fast fashion.
Killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast fashion. Anyway.
Going back to
yeah.
Ben Riddings, old Ridders, has said, when we were talking about GTA, he says, if it does go woke, let me tell you this now, I shall play the hell out of it.
I think hell is a non-woke word, so I don't know if he's going to get away with that.
Yeah. Apparently there's like gay pride
what's the language
parades
of
in
Ridders?
In GTA.
Yeah, but what does that do? That just sets up for, some dangerous driving.
Yes, exactly. It does.
Ooh, you know what I mean? Not that we advocate for anything like that, but you know what I mean? I just think maybe it's a real reflection of society.
Yeah, maybe.
Or not. George is back.
George.
William!
George. We're streaming on the interwebs.
On the internet.
Hello. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. You okay?
Yeah, we got so many fans in here now.
Oh, I bet you have. You're going to have more now I've arrived.
See, we're not gay.
See, we're not gay.
I am real.
Proof.
He has a wife. Are you all right though, Will?
We're all right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Settling in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, will you give Sin a big cuddle from me?
Yeah, of course. She's at work, so I'm home alone. Our top comment in here that I've pinned to the top is, "Are you guys gay?"
Oh, amazing! What legend said that?
Yeah, I don't know. Some legend in the chat.
The answer's yes.
I said it was Will's V-neck.
My V-neck since 2011.
Strong.
It's so lame.
George.
Right, I'll leave you guys to it.
Wait, George, wait. Why does your house always stay 9:30?
Because Connor broke the clock and won't take it down. He's like, no, leave it there because it's a focal point. I was like, a broken clock. In every single video that we do, it's in there, and it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just messes with your mind.
And George, it's really funny if you just push the end and watch it wiggle. Like, just touch it now.
It's so easy to do as well. It feels quite good. It's like just dangling away.
Is that what you do with Connor?
Sometimes. Depends.
I do it to George.
Connor gets jealous.
Hilarious.
Right, I'm going to have some birthday cake.
Can you get the bread?
No, because I didn't leave early enough.
You
had strict instructions for me that I had to come straight home.
So I'm
Got to stress.
I'm dreaming.
Live argument.
What are we going to do now then?
I could take Rain to the shop.
This guy. Anyway. Whatever you want. Okay.
Let's broadcast your domestics to the whole world.
Bye, Will.
Bye, G. Have a good day.
Are you going to take it like that? Oh, yeah. Should be all right. She got those shorts in there.
No, I'll put it someplace.
What's that then?
Viagra. Strawberry.
Get some in.
So
does someone? What?
No, go on.
What's what? No, I was going to say, does the guy microdose it, or is it just like walking around with a lob on all day?
No, I think it is a microdose. It doesn't. It's not like a full Viagra pill every day. They just take a little bit each day. It's called Cialis.
Cialis.
Cialis is the active ingredient in Viagra, I believe.
You done the research, boy? Oh, you're a scientist.
Oh, wow. Cialis lasts for up to 36 hours for greater spontaneity, while Viagra works within 30 to 60 minutes and only lasts between 4 and 6 hours.
It's a PB right there. That's a PB.
Cialis is gaining attention in wellness circles as an unproven anti-aging and longevity supplement, though it is only officially approved to treat erectile dysfunction and enlarge prostates.
There was another one I heard of. I can't remember. I won't go into it, but there was another one that was really beneficial. I think it was like, I can't remember, so I won't go into it. What's going on with the videos, Ed?
Yeah, mate.
Where are we?
So
what's the latest?
So Sinya got this new camera. Let me show you. This proper Sony one. And up until now, I've just been using my iPhone to make videos, but now I've got a proper camera, which I'm very excited about. But I filmed a video the other day on it and tried to edit it on this laptop I've got, but my laptop's too old and too slow and not enough memory. So today I'm picking up a new laptop. I've just spent $2,000 on a new MacBook Pro, like the latest one. It's a big chunk of money. It's kind of like all my money, but I feel like I'm going to be able to make so much better videos now with these two. So I'm really excited.
For someone like yourself, you know, it's an investment into the project. It's not, you know, just you frivolously spending money on something that you won't really use to you know, watch, you know, YouTube or it's you know,
I'm gonna
so it's
spend
going to be
like
really
12
important,
hours
and it'll
a day
make it's going to be a vast difference in your efforts, you know, and just reduces stress. Everything's going to be a bit more streamlined. I remember for like my last laptop, I had a MacBook Pro that I bought in 2016, actually, when we were at Tottenham Court Road.
Oh yeah,
and it was it was.
Oh, Ray.
You hear that?
Yeah, that's all right. You need to go.
No.
Yeah, you still got it.
Well, I had it up until last year, and when I was doing my dissertation for uni, and like the keyboard had malfunctioned, it was super slow, things wouldn't load, and and then I took it into Apple, and they were like, "We don't even make parts for this anymore." And this was meant to be in 2025, beginning. No, I must have taken it into 2024, so that would have been 8 years old. MacBook Pro at the time, $1,600, and even that after 8 years, they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't even make these parts, and we couldn't even fix it if we wanted to. This is classed as vintage."
That's pretty much the same as what mine is now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought, come on, man, you're spending $1,600. You know what I mean? You might. It's like you might as well rent one, because say after 8 years, that's 200 quid a year that you lose on that, because no one would trade it in. I think I could get £10 for it at the end. I've still got it though. We use it. We're doing some other crap, but it's like it just depreciates £200 a year to nothing.
Yep.
And that's crazy, really. You could probably rent one for a year. That's not a bad shot, actually. But anyway, so anyway, I bought a new laptop, and it's vastly it was just hugely beneficial. And obviously, I was doing a bit of editing with some videos there. When you're using maybe CapCut or something like that, your just processing speeds are much faster. You're uploading, your quality, it's just and that just reduces stress.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing something like what you're doing, you know, you're trying to do it in a way that is focused, and you know, you're giving it your full attention. You don't want things to crop in there. Like if you can control things that reduce the stress, lag time, you know, that's huge, and that's hugely beneficial.
Hugely, mate. And this is what I've been speaking to AI about as well. Like I've said to Grok, you know, my whole plans for this channel and you know, I want to monetize it here on YouTube and on other platforms like as soon as possible. And it's basically made me this plan to keep this laptop really clean and efficient and organized. And so with the laptop that I'm picking up later today, I've also got a 2 terabyte you know, memory disk,
hard drive.
Yeah, hard drive. So I don't just fill the computer with all my really big this is like 4K video as well, so it's huge files. And it said just do it, just edit it off the hard drive and keep your laptop all clean. Just use the laptop for like marketing and all of that stuff. So I'm going to learn, you know, the mistakes I've made on this current laptop to not take them onto this new one and try and keep it all clean and organized and not get full up of junk, you know.
There's a software that I use to kind of look after the Mac health. It's called Mac Paw or something like that. About £30 a year, and it just runs. You have it up on. You can just do scans of like viruses, malware, junk. And I think the other day I got rid of, I don't know, it was like 10 gigabytes of just crap, just slowing it down.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. And then also,
so what was the video you were doing? Sorry, unless you want to carry on.
No, it's all right. No, I was just not really too interesting, but like I was trying to do or download a few apps for different platforms like I use. And have you heard of 11 Labs?
Yes.
It's for like AI music and voices and really helpful for video creators. Like I've just signed up to it. But to get their app and to have it, you know, synced up on your desktop, you need a certain software, right, that my laptop can't get.
This old one?
Yeah, my laptop I have now, I can't update it. The hardware is too old to get the latest software to have all these new apps, the latest apps that I want. So it's like I need an upgrade, man. Like I'm being forced to have an upgrade as well from many different angles. So, yeah.
That's the thing. It starts to kind of catch up, doesn't it? And you're just like, do you know what? Yeah. So what's the video you're doing?
So the latest one is, I think it's a really powerful tool. Hang on, let me tell you the title of it. The title of the video is called the best self-help tool you've never heard of. Right? And I'm giving it away here now, but it doesn't matter. There's only one person in here. It's all centered around, well, the actual tool itself is nothing. It's silence, right? And I'm not talking about meditation or anything like that, right? It's just having a break from inputs throughout your day, wherever it is, whether you're driving, whether you're in the gym, whether you're cooking. Can you just limit your inputs for like, you start off with just like 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, just so you have your own thoughts. You're not constantly listening to podcasts or, you know, listening to streams or videos or music or whatever it is. Can you insert some quiet space in your day somewhere to allow your brain some space and peace to think? And if we do that, your brain works out problems and things you've been working on, and it can actually boost your productivity and boost your energy and lower your cortisol levels. And I think it's huge.
It's very interesting, actually, thinking about it. Like I always start, as soon as I come downstairs, I always put the radio on. Or if I go somewhere, someone's house, I'm like, it's too quiet in here. I'm always looking for that. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's I don't know, to maybe my inner voice is going a little bit too much, you know. Maybe I'm looking to kind of quiet it down. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. But I notice when I'm out running and there's nothing to distract me, that's when I do. Or I'm out, or when I'm training, I train with no music. That's what I can think. So I don't know. It's interesting.
And I think that's so powerful. Like you say, to go out for a run or to do a workout just with your own thoughts. Like, and it's called raw dogging. I'm sure you've heard of raw dogging, right?
Not me. Yeah, of course.
So it went viral like 1 or 2 years ago of people that raw dog flights. So they'll just sit there on a flight for 8 hours and just stare at the back of the seat in front of them.
Whoa.
With their eyes open.
So
like they look completely psychotic, you know. It looks so
that's
weird.
crazy.
But I'm not talking about doing that. That's obviously the
Raw dog.
extreme. I'm just talking about where can you insert some raw dogging throughout your day just to give your mind a bit of peace and to think about, like, to not run away from your thoughts. Because I think what a lot of people are doing, I'm not sure if this is why you do it or I do it, you put in podcasts or music or put the radio on to distract you from your thoughts. It's a distraction, right? Whereas if we just accept that, okay, maybe I don't need to be distracted now. Maybe I just need to be present and focus on what I need to. And that's going to help me work out stuff in my life that I need to figure out, you know?
I wonder, yeah, that's so interesting. I think it's probably true for myself. Distraction. Depends, you know, I like, you know, when I put the radio on, it's either talk sport radio because I enjoy sports, or classic FM because I enjoy the kind of relaxation of it.
Yeah.
But in the evenings, there was a time, particularly when I was a bit down, or, you know, whatever, years ago, I was listening to the Ricky Gervais Show podcast every night. And I must have done it for years.
Really?
Just every night to go to sleep. Yeah. And I think that was a distraction for sure. Because I was like, I don't know, it just kind of took my mind off stuff. But I guess while you're doing that, right, surely you're not present in your own thoughts, which means you're not supporting your own mission, visions, beliefs, and passions.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly, mate. Yeah. So hopefully you like this video. It's not a long one. Again, it's same as the last one. It's only going to be like 4 or 5 minutes. But it's the first one I've recorded on the new DJI mics, you know, the lapel mics, and I recorded it out running around in the forest near where I live. And so when I upload it onto the computer in the edit later, I'm hoping the sound's okay. Otherwise, I'll have to go do it again. But yeah, we'll see, mate.
They have good distance on the DJIs. But I mean, that sounds like a great video. I'll be excited to watch. When's it getting released?
As soon as I can get it edited, mate. I'm not going to do like loads of whizzy editing on it like I've done in the past because I want to speed up the process.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I can get it done in like a couple days, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know.
Exciting.
Yeah, man. What about you?
Where's the surprise as well? What's going on?
Should I just tell you what it is?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I invited Johnny to the stream.
He did say.
Did he?
Yeah.
I was going to surprise you, but I sent him the link. He's not showed up. Classic.
Yeah, no, he said he's going to try to come in. No, he said he was going to try and jump on the call, but then I said, oh, that'd be great if you can. And then he said, oh, I don't know if I can make it to your stream, but maybe I'll jump on the call with you guys or something. That would have been a good surprise.
I know.
I saw him last week, didn't I?
But then I was wondering, can 3 people join this?
Yeah, don't see why not.
I sent them the link. Hold on, I'm still online. Let me just check my what's.
We ain't got time for this now, anyway. We ain't got time for this. We're gonna have to do it anyway. And what's he saying?
I just messaged him, are you coming? He sounded really up for it when we spoke. Maybe you got stage fright.
Good chat with him. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Just a little catch up, voice notes back and forth, bless him. He's trying to get me into playing some online biking video game, and I'm like, I want to, but that's like saying to an ex-crack addict, do you want some crack? Because I would just get addicted, and I haven't got time for it right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I stayed away from video games in my later years, because I was just like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't imagine sitting down and playing on the PlayStation right now.
Especially you got a baby.
Particularly now, yeah. So I just couldn't imagine that. But no, but yeah. Wow.
What is that?
Holy moly.
Oops. Green screen. I didn't know we could do that.
Do we get any more XP or what?
I don't know. A green screen in front of a picture of me.
Is that you? That is you, yeah.
That's me.
Is it?
This has got my full camera roll on here. I better not put any spicy things up.
Add photos, it says here.
Mate, look at that guy. Do you know who that is?
Who's that?
That's Grokbot.
No.
Have you heard of this yet?
No.
Mate, it's blowing my mind. So obviously you've heard of Grok, which is Elon Musk's
AI platform.
Grok is his AI, right?
Yeah.
I can't get out of this now. Well, they've just come out with Grokbot, and it's a team of helpers that. So I've named one my personal assistant, which like answers all my questions, and helps me with stuff. And you can send. Sorry, I'll tell you what I got. I got my project manager. I got my personal assistant. I got my social media manager and marketing expert. And then I've just added in a financial expert as well. So there's 4 bots that I'm managing, right? You give them each task and they go away and work on these tasks for you. And then you can also put them in a group chat. So I made a group chat called All Comms, and they talk to each other and figure stuff out together for you, for my business, for setting up like
nuts.
my workflow for making videos and for monetization and for this thing over here. Like they're all working together for me. It's incredible.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, is that an additional? So that's like a premium product from Grok. How like are they information gatherers, or can they create actual things?
Mate, get this right. I needed a thumbnail made for this latest video, so I copied my Canva link into the chat and said, "Can you make me a thumbnail?"
Yeah.
And it went in and did it, and it was amazing.
What?
Yeah, and then the other one, the social media one, said, if you drop your long video in here, as soon as it's done, drop it in here. I'll make 3 shorts of the most interesting parts of it, and I'll go away and upload those shorts to Instagram Reels, to YouTube Shorts, to TikTok, to wherever you want them to go. I'll just go and do that automatically. You don't even need to touch it.
Really?
Crazy, mate. Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah. So I'll keep you updated. Hopefully it all goes to plan. But my only worry is you have to give it all the sign-ins for all your accounts. And it's like,
yeah,
I just hope it's secure.
That's Skynet coming for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it ever did get hacked, it would have access to every part of my life,
That's interesting because it's like I don't know, it's like with what we're doing, we can do stuff to a certain degree, but then you need people who know what they're doing, and you might not have the budget to market it or create professional content. And it's hard to know what to do. So I wonder if they could actually replace that, Like if we were going, right, we've got ParentDeck and we need to kind of market it now to this demographic. We need to build some networks with mum and parent groups, can they do that? Or, where you might outsource that to someone, a marketing and PR team,
Yeah, absolutely. Mate, you can give each one of these bots its own phone number, right? And it can actually act as your personal assistant, right? So if you get a phone call, or you can say, can you book this restaurant at 6 p.m, whatever, I haven't got time. It will just go and call them and do it. And that's just like the most simplest of tasks. Like people are using it to run whole businesses now. It's only just launched last week, but some of the posts I've seen on X of what people are doing with it are insane.
Do you reckon it would be a beneficial thing for me to get?
100%, mate. Yeah. So you do have to pay for it. I paid, I think it was £18 for like a subscription, and that was
Yeah.
That was half price for the first month. So I think it's like around 40 quid a month. But then yesterday, within one day, I pretty much used all my credits. And so
Oh yeah, you get credits, right?
you get a certain amount of credits. And then I realized that certain jobs with your team, right, use loads of credits. Like when I posted my old video in and said, can you make some shorts of this? And I was watching it, it shows a screen of what it's looking at and what it's doing, right? And so it was watching my longer video, my long form, and it was cutting it and making shorts. And then I realized that all my credits were being used up really quickly as it was doing that. And so I said, stop. Don't do any more of that because you're going to use all my credits.
Yeah.
I might need to do that one myself. So you just need to kind of pay attention, you know.
It's kind of similar with Base 44, the app that you can build apps on. So you have credits, and yeah, every time you do something, if you're building like back-end integrations or back-end functions, then the credits get really used up. The more sophisticated the task, the more credits you'll use. So then there's, but you work out ways of doing it. You'll go, okay, what I'm going to do here is just discuss this. It uses a quarter of the credit and just chat about something first and go, yeah, okay. And you really kind of fine tune it, and then you tell it to go, rather than do something and it kind of works it out and then you tweak it and then but yeah, I mean, it sounds great. It's just, I guess you could figure it out, but I guess then you could just, see how it goes. I think more iterations of it will be change over the years, over the weeks and months, and it will become better and more productive and more efficient.
Yeah, well, I'll keep you updated. And like, I feel like I'm on the front lines with it. Like they only just launched it last week, and I'm already using it pretty much all day, every day, just with stuff. So yeah, man, I'll keep you posted. But anyway, I got to go in a bit. But have you got any updates about your apps? What's the latest? What's the progress on last week with everything?
So we have 2 apps. Well, we have 3, but 2 we're kind of focusing on right now as a kind of primary focus, and they're based around the parenting. So yeah, George is working on the content for Family Story Club, which is where friends and family can record, set out stories up onto a platform where you can just play it. We can play it to our daughter, and she can have bedtime stories from other family members. So we're just building that, kind of just getting the content, just trying to push it out there, connecting with local groups, parenting groups, and then we've got the ParentDeck. This one would probably, is more of a pain point solving problem, and so we're really trying to just nail that. We're going to go through it ourselves now and just put together some content where we're showing us going through the ParentDeck, building the routines, updating the health section, schedules, mental loads, the meal plans, and just building it out and then showing people like this is how useful it is. Because there's even things that come up every day that we're like, oh, I forgot about that, and it just really chucks a spanner in your work. It was like we're trying to book an appointment. We had it for one date. George asked me, can we do this other day? And I was like, yeah, like it should be fine. So we rebook it, and then I realized I had something I had to go to, and then we had to book it back again. And then you could lose appointments, you lose in time, it's causing stress. And so we're really, it's such a useful tool. So we're really just trying to create some content now for it. We're doing some just standard videos where we're just trying to get people aware of what we're doing, just a bit of funny stuff like me forgetting what we're doing. And then but we need to put together, like, you got to build trust in what you're doing. We're trying to build a bit of trust and say, look, this is, and so we need to put together some more professional content. I feel us talking about us, going through the plan, breaking it down. How does it work? Why is it useful? Yeah, and the goal is, we want to get the first customer, the first person in, and then you want to get that 100th, and then, just keep building it. But what I did yesterday actually was interesting. Just I wrote down, everyone talks about visualization and writing down your goals. I've always got goals, and I kind of good keeping them mentally stored. But yesterday I was like, do you know what? I sat down with George and I said, let's just write down what we want from this. What are we trying to achieve? why we try and achieve it and what we're going to do to get it, and why, what's it going to take. And the goals can seem like really out there, but they're so attainable. I think it's just as like around your world, there's like this invisible glass that you just to another, not like, like a next level, an upgrade, and just feel like you can't get through it sometimes. You just don't know. But I think once we get through that, once we break down that barrier, or, I think, things could just accelerate massively. So, yeah, it's just
That's really
time, man. It's
interesting
just
what
time.
you said about that sort of glass dome, or like they call it a glass ceiling, don't they? Like, what's the one
Yeah,
thing that's going to help you smash through that? Like, is it,
yeah.
you getting your first customer and working with them to improve the app, or what is it? What's the breaking point? Do you have any idea?
Yeah. I think it was just consistency. Just keep going. That's what I'm saying to myself at the moment. Just keep pushing. Like, you're almost there. Not, the only day I'll fail is when I quit. So that's kind of always in my back of mind. But I
Yes,
think it's just
love that.
it's just being consistent. It's just pushing. Like, we don't have much resources in terms of like financially, so it's all kind of, bootstrap efforts, but we creating things that we believe are practical. I just think it's consistency, and like we said earlier, cutting out the noise from around us and just focusing. If we think now we got to the end of the year, we just focus on this and we just nail it out. Who says that we can't really, build up that subscription and really push and really develop the brand and take it to the next level? So I think it's more just every day working on something that's going to take you a step closer. It's not like some magical one thing. It's just every day contribute to it, and every day you'll get closer.
Yeah, I love that.
But
I just wrote down that line you just said. The only time you fail is when you quit. That's amazing. I love that. It's so true.
Yeah, and I'll never quit. So, and that's the thing. People go, "Oh, I failed," and they're still going. You're like, what are you on about? Like, you haven't. What's to stop you working on it right now? Everyone puts these hard, cut off lines. And also I think, like, with when I was talking to AI or Gemini, I use Gemini. I was like, they were like, "Do you think you should maybe set a year target instead of?" I was like, "Why? Why set a year? That's arbitrary, just as me setting 4 months. What means, if I want to set 4 months, I'm going to try and do it in 4 months. If I set a year, I'll try and do it in a year.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm naive, and and they were like, we need to set realistic tasks. And I said, there's a lot of things right now that aren't realistic and aren't ideal. It's not realistic for me to, go into the next stage of our family life in this current situation. That's not going to happen. It's not ideal. It's not realistic that the current situation what we're in it's not realistic that will work in the next stage. So I need to work with unrealistic, targets.
Absolutely,
in a way,
mate.
if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I think that's very logical and wise. Like, there's this famous quote about, if you set, like, I can't remember the quote exactly, but it's along the lines of, like, if you set a year to do something, you will delay and procrastinate, and because you've got time to make it a year, right? Whereas if you set it for 2 months, you will most likely be able to get it done in 2 months, right? And like, I remember seeing this summary of like why Elon Musk sets such crazy goals, and he often gets them wrong because he wants to set the closest target possible to make the most progress in the shortest amount of time. He doesn't care if it goes over a little bit. What he cares about is getting the job done as soon as possible, and setting earlier things, is going to get it done. Earlier. I know I butchered that completely,
that's
but
so
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah. No, like, it's like going, you can set a year, but imagine you set like a crazy target of 4 months and then you miss out by a month. That's still 5 months.
Yeah.
It's like perfect. I'm not. Yeah, I know it's unrealistic. Maybe I won't get to my goal in 4 months, but maybe I'll do it in 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But I ain't waiting a year. I haven't got a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't got a year. So
We're gonna do it,
so
mate.
that's it, mate. At the moment.
We're gonna do it.
Should we wait until that? Yeah, we will, man. We will. We're almost at that hour mark. We've got 15 seconds.
I know. Should we end it on the hour?
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to end it. Good chat, mate.
All right, mate. Very
Keep
good
up the
chat.
good work.
Where can people find out what you're doing?
Few social media platforms: ParentDeck, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then we have Family Story Club on Instagram. But they're all linked. FamilyStoryClub.com. Check it out. Have a look. It's free to join. Try it out. Get some stories told to your loved ones from family members. You know, the kids love it.
Nice, mate. Perfect. And what's your Instagram?
Connor McDonald _UK. Or yeah, that's one. But it's private, really. I don't really post much on it anymore.
We'll just keep it
What's
to your
yours?
businesses then. AgelessApex. All across the board. But yeah, man, always good to chat. Let's do it again next week. We've got a few more fans this week. A few more activity in the chat. So we'll see how the numbers do after. We got I don't know if this is a question or a statement. It says, did you know that African Americans are not African at all? They are American Indian. That's so random.
Really?
Not once have we ever spoken about that, but thank you for your input.
Well, we'll bring that to the podcast next week.
Yeah.
We'll look into that.
Yeah.
Until then,
cheers, mate. Have a good day.
Good chat, mate.
Keep chipping away.
I'll chat to you soon, all right?
We'll chat soon, yeah. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro. See you later.
Bye.